So I'll start this with a bit of a disclaimer. I've started at the end, but sorry, I'm going to jump to the beginning. As you can see, this is my flight to Congo, not from Congo. But my disclaimer is this was really a 7-day trip, and it was pretty much entirely a business trip, and my hope was that I'd get the business done and then explore a little, but unfortunately that did not happen. But in between the meetings and things like that, I actually got to see some things, and some of which I took videos, so you're seeing this, so enjoy. But I definitely plan to go back to Lubumbashi.
After 19 years, I'm back on the Congolese soil. It's insanity, right? I'm at the Lubumbashi airport. I think we passed through Lubumbashi on our way to South Africa, right? And then stayed in South Africa for 19 flipping years. But here we are at the airport. I mean, it's not the best airport I've seen, but it's home. I'm an effing citizen of this place. Come on now, I'm a citizen.
Equation.
Motema nanga etondi na bolingwa mobali alandanga na nkunda naleli mobima nange presente babilembo bolamu Yesu amemi naleli kimia akoma moninga nanga ata misolo ezomonana te na Congo nazelaki na assiste na lapidation nzoka kitema. Oh surpris, agréablement surpris, Jésus m'a surpris. Oh, il m'a surpris. Azabolingwa motima nangaye alongo lisoni nangaye bolingwa motima nangaye alongo lisoni nangaye. Give me one reason ekotinanga natika Yesu musala naza nango oyemi yango bia eza pona Yesu nyonso naza lelo oyemi yango bia eza pona yango nakotinama Yesu nakotinama ye kopekisa te pona kondima te o motema nanga etondi na bolingo mobali alandanga na nkunda mobima nange presente babilembo bolamu Yesu amemi naleli kimia akoma moninga nanga ata misolo ezomonana te o na Congo nazelaki na assiste na lapidation nzoka kitema. Jésus m'a surpris, il m'a surpris, agréablement surpris. Jésus m'a surpris, azabolingwa motima asalini yango sina langwe bolingwa motima nasalini yango lisoni nangaye bolingwa motima nangaye nasalini yango lisoni nangaye.
Lubumbashi tour part 1. I guess I can't call it the Congo vlog because I've changed plans and stuff, so I'm not going to Kinshasa at all. I'm just going to be spending about 1 week in Lubumbashi. And yes, that's right, you heard that correctly. I am in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Let's have a moment of silence. Yes, I say a moment of silence because I've been in South Africa for 18 or 19 years, between 18 and 19 years, and without ever returning to the Congo. And I finally made the trip to Congo, and very daunting, I'm not gonna lie, 19 years. And I mean, Congo doesn't have a great reputation. So it took a lot of motivating for myself because I came here alone, right? I didn't have any companions or someone that I know who's been here, was like traveling from South Africa to here with me. And so there was a lot of anxiety involved, but there's a lot of people here that I do know and I've been meeting up with, and there'll be more and more. Today's only my second day here. I haven't even been here for like 24 hours yet. At least at the stage where I'm recording this video. But by the time you see it, I've probably been here for like a bit of a while, but not that long. And it's quite an interesting thing, I'm not gonna lie. The strangest thing so far is how at home I felt as soon as I landed. It was like something inside me knew that we are now where we are supposed to be. I don't know, like I always hear that saying that there's no place like home, and I used to think of it in the sense of like my house, mom, dad, that little building that we have in Cape Town that we stay in. I didn't think of it or know how it would feel if it's a flippant country, because I mean, by the time I could really start thinking and properly reason, I was stuck in flipping South Africa. And okay, I won't say stuck, but technically stuck, because when you're a refugee in South Africa, you actually can't go back to your home country. You can, depending on which level of refugee you are, you can kind of go to pretty much any country except your home country, which is a terrible thing that they, but I mean, it makes sense, right, in terms of laws and so on. If you're a refugee, how the heck are you going back to the place you're a refugee from? So I understand the motive and the idea, but it's not the nicest thing. And
I think I found really weird about this place is the way people drive, eh? Like people drive here as if like they have like some artificial intelligence system that controls them. Like they don't get angry, one, and there's like so little rules of the road and signs on the roads, right, that like accidents should be easily happening, but somehow they never happen. These people will stop randomly or to stop. They'll just stop like as they're about to each other. The motorbikes here do so much transportation stuff, and somehow it's so few accidents happen. It's insane. Like and in South Africa we have all these road signs that just seem to cause more accidents, which is kind of like something I think I can't remember, I think there was a study that I studied when I was in university in my stats course, where they found that every time you actually introduced a robot, right, or a traffic light in a road, you actually increase the number of accidents that happen in that road. So maybe that's the way to go. Maybe we should have less road signs like we do here in Congo. South Africa, are you taking notes and listening to what I'm saying? But yeah, it's insane. But I'm super keen. I feel like the next time I come back here, I definitely must come back with a car. Although there's like so much potholes, you definitely must use a Jeep. Like these small cars are rough. Like you must use a Jeep or a 4x4, something big, right? The bigger the car, the better. But using a small car here is probably not the best idea.
I'm not gonna lie, after seeing, I mean, you know, like growing up in South Africa and growing up in other places, oftentimes they just tell you the bad of Congo, and how rural it is, how this, and honestly that puts a different picture in your mind until you actually land here, which is fair, because I mean our friends who have moved to the US from South Africa, and they're like, dude, they only show us the pits of that place, so the same again in South Africa, we don't really see that there's actually people here who live like kings. There are houses here that made me go, oh my god, that's the goals, that's what they're targeting. And I mean, of course, there are jobs that pay very well everywhere. And so, but sometimes we forget that there are people living here in Congo, in Lubumbashi, in these rural areas, but living much better houses than I'm living in flipping around the bush and paying an arm and a leg for that damn place. But yeah, I love my country, guys.